Bonjour, as the French may say, and welcome to the GoPro guide for the Baco Loop out here at Castlemaine. So you can very faintly see the green rectangle on the tree on the left there, but I thought I might just show you how to begin the Baco Loop. Now this is the only green grade loop out at the Walmer State Forest. So as covered in the Woodbrook video, goes to the Castlemaine Rocky Riders website, navigate to Walmer State Forest, download the map, get a bit of an idea. The trail network is roughly 10 to 11 kilometers long. So green rectangle, once again, just need to climb up a bit of a boring hill. We'll cut forward. So the Baco Loop being green loop, I'd say that the trail surface is pretty comparable to the Woodbrook Loop, where there's a lot of this loose rock, exposed rock and granite. Go to the left, there was an arrow pointed on the tree just below where that green rectangle was. So a lot of them loose on hard pack, and yeah, generally just a nice hand cut cross-country trail. However, there's a lot more open sections. So while Woodbrook and Kev's Loop and later on Switchback use very tight corners and very severe elevation changes, Baco is much more relaxed, much better suited to green grade riders. Once again, I do have Jaeger. Jaeger does have the high minnow link. Rear shock is set to the mid setting, so the trail setting, not full open. Because hands down, for 10 kilometers and a green grading, this is quite excellent. I don't know of many places that have such a nice loop that is consistently green grade while also offering the distance to allow beginner riders to build their endurance. And with this part, it's probably important to show you that sometimes they'll paint the green on trees, but there's your metal green rectangle as well. So they've at least tried to rectify this being a green beginner's loop by having a tiny bit more signage compared to the other loops. And there's a green paint mark. So let's cut forward to some more fun. As we near the 4 kilometer mark, again, this is a very good green cross-country trail. I know I keep saying that, but considering that I still feel incredibly refreshed for all that it's worth, but you're covering so much ground but still having a lot of fun, I think it shows how well the Castlemaine Rocky Riders have put time and energy into this Baco Loop. The other important thing is that unfortunately this got cut from the Woodbrook Loop video, but with the Baco Trail in particular, a lot of these single track segments are used in the Race the Train race. So what that is, a few years back, consistently, there was a race called Race the Train, where cyclists raced against an actual steam train. Oddly enough, where my wheel is pointing in that general south direction, that's where the train tracks are for the steam engine. So you race it from the old Castlemaine jail to the Malden train station. And there are two divisions. You can either do the fire road directly to the Castlemaine jail, So that's sort of like your cyclocross slash novice class. Or if you're really ambitious and have the fitness and skill, you can do the mountain bikers class, which includes an extra 4 or 5 kilometers worth of single track, which the trail I'm riding right now, so this segment that I've only just opened on, this is included. And I'm not sure if it translates overly well to the video right now, but this is phenomenally fast for hand-cut single track. And just the corners and how they're graded, and these little shoulders that you can try to roll up onto. As we steady down a bit, remember filming a bit of the Come With Me Now, Layla Come With Me Now fat bike edit in here with Warpath. But it's just this lovely fast bit of track. It's almost Silverstone in a way for mountain bikes. So just over the halfway mark, and something I don't say often, but you don't need to like or subscribe or whatever bogus YouTubers usually say. But if you're of legal drinking age, crack open a beer and we'll keep getting on with it. And just while I'm sort of showing you what the climbing is like, so this is pretty much all the climbing I've sort of cut out of this video. I'd really like to put a good word into Bacchus Brewery up in Queensland. So if you're after some very delicious but flavoursome craft beers, have a look at Bacchus's website, so Bacchus Brewery. They have $15 flat rate shipping for all orders 11 cans and under, or free shipping when you purchase 12 cans and over. I highly recommend their Atomic range, so the Atomic Pina Colada and the Atomic Gummy Bears, but for more civilized and mature drinking, their Juice Junkies range, where they make hazy beers with a single hop as a showcase, so the Nectaron hop or the Mosaic hop. So the Juice Junkies of those, just absolutely beautifully crafted beers. So Bacchus Breweries, they're not a sponsor of this video in any way, shape or form. Just if you're gonna have a craft beer and try something new, try out Bacchus beer. Let's go on. So as we wind down this descent, I'm not sure if you can hear off in the distance. Hopefully they blare the horn, but the steam train is currently running from Castlemaine to Malden. So definitely riding this segment of trail on the Baco Loop and hearing that train horn. I'm not sure if it's quite PTSD from the 3 years in a row that I lost in the train, or if it just brings back vivid memories of blasting around these trails and hear it. Yeah, I can hear it off to the left there. But just that rush of racing against an absolute behemoth of a machine, and all you've got is your push bike. It's just something that you cannot compare. I really hope that the Castlemaine Rocky Riders or Tourism Castlemaine does bring back that race, because God, was it a good bit of fun. So just on the left over there, oddly enough, that is where Woodbrook Loop is. So as we near the 7 kilometer mark of the Baco Loop, in a few moments I'm going to cut to the right and sort of do this mini internal segment, and then it'll spit me back out towards the car park. This is more or less the end of the Baco Loop. As you make your way down this snaky little run, which is pretty enjoyable, Off to the right is where you begin by riding up that fire road in the intro. Someone's dumped a mattress and a box of white goods there. But this is the Baco Loop, a very enjoyable green loop. I know I've said that how many times in this video, but I love this place. So until next time, keep riding and stay awesome.